this is day one of the 75 hard challenge. It was pretty popular, I want to say like a year or two ago. Now people are doing Ironmans and running marathons, but I'm not an endurance athlete and I don't want to do that. So these are the rules to 75 hard. If you don't know what they are, it is work out twice a day. One of them has to be outside. Read 10 pages of a non-fiction book. Drink a gallon of water. Daily progress pictures, or in my case, daily progress video. And stick to a diet. My diet is going to be whole foods with no cheat meals and then no alcohol, which I've been doing already for the past 4-ish months. So that's not going to be that difficult. My workouts are going to be either a gym workout 5 times a week. So my routine is Saturday, Sunday in the gym, Monday off, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the gym, and then Saturday, Sunday in the gym. When I'm not going to the gym, I'm going to be doing a stretch / mobility workout on Monday morning and Friday morning. And then every night, my outside workout is going to be walk Royce outside or run with Royce outside. Read 10 pages a day. It's going to be a mixture of reading my Bible. I read 6-ish pages a day. And then reading this book, The Turning Point, by, I don't know if you can see that, by Malcolm Gladwell. A client of the studio let me borrow this, so shouts out to her. She has a library in her house, and we were just talking about books, and she was like, "Do you want to borrow one?" I was like, "Heck yes, I will borrow one." But this is, I've read the beginning of this, and so far I like it a lot, so I think I'm going to burn through this book pretty fast. Okay, so those are the rules, and it's like, why am I doing this? Number one, I've just been in a slump lately. I think if you follow me, like, you can tell I haven't been putting out a lot of content, just because it's like, for what? Like, I'm just putting out content just to put it out. And at first that was the goal, right? But now I'm kind of dialing into like a purpose of the content. Like, what am I doing in my real life to then get the content from? Because in my opinion, putting out content just for the sake of putting out content is great when you're first starting, but eventually there has to be a mission, there has to be a goal for people to grab onto, and also for you to do, because content just for the sake of content gets boring, right? There's no purpose to it. Purpose is really the name of the game with content now. For me, it's like, what is this for, right? So this gives me a great opportunity to create content, and it's something that I like. Mental discipline, mental health, fitness, documenting, that's all kind of things that I've aligned myself with as far as my personal life and my content as well. So this is a great thing for that. And then, so bit of a slump gives me something to focus on, right? I feel like I'm dying if I don't have a goal. So at first it was figuring out this camera, right? And then I got a job, and I was kind of like, how do I, be great at my job? And I'm not saying I'm the best at my job, right? But I've definitely found some sort of routine that worked for me, and it's kind of boring. So it's a good way for me to switch it up, use my camera, document my life, and then the obvious reason of 75 hard is personal growth, mentally, physically. Physically is the thing that why most people kind of get into it or has made it popular, because the transformations are pretty extreme. And then that's my why. I'm still figuring out. It's going to be a daily post on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, but I'm still thinking of a way to have a vlog out. I'm either doing like an hour episode, like day 1 to 7 and 7 to 14. You know what? Let's just make the decision right now. Let's do I like hour-long video. I like 30 minutes to 45-minute videos for some reason. I don't know. Just seeing a big number like that is attractive to me. So let's do that. We'll do a 1 through 7, 7 through 14, 14 to 21, so on and so on until the end of 75 hard. And I'll drop that each week with my little shorts, daily recaps on Instagram and shorts. So we'll do that. So this is day 1. I'm gonna head to the gym. I'm gonna show you all my food and then head to work, eat, walk Royce after work, read a little bit of The Turning Point, go to sleep. I have to do laundry too, so that kind of sucks, but you know, life.
As cores que dançam no céu, tom dourado me aquece o véu. O vento sopra segredos, bem devagar. Na pele, o sol a se despedir, tão singular. Me pergunto onde o tempo vai.
Meal number 1 today is chocolate Power Core shake, and then I'm gonna stir fry some shrimp with, oh, I don't have the seasoning that I want. Well, it's gonna be, bro, she took my seasoning. Oh, here it is. I'll use this. I'm gonna use this Cajun seasoning. Hello? And then dip that in some guacamole. Not bad.
Entre ondas que não voltam mais.
Am I really eating the same meal twice? I am.
Na batida eu sinto o momento. Diz pra mim onde.
Quand tes grands prennent fait, je sois mentiras. Pour les places dans ton coração, pour tes mirages, le fond dans ta voix pas. Avec les vraies bouteilles sur l'âge, le vois sur mon visage, sinon termine là. Dans tes grands faits, je suis là, et là, et là. Pour les places sans tes images, ta voix pas. Avec les vraies bouteilles sur mon visage, sinon termine là.
Good morning, welcome to day 3 of 75 hard. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night because I was editing day 2, and I need to be better at, I just need to be faster at editing because I need sleep. I went to bed at like 11-ish. I was done with the video around 10, around 9:50, 10. And then, what time did I go to sleep last night? I got like 6 hours of sleep. So around 10. So I was done with the video around 9:45-ish. And then went to bed at like 10, fell asleep at like 10:15. But anyway, gym, okay, here's the thing. I was gonna do like this kind of mobility workout for my quote unquote days off at the gym, but I felt good, you know? So I just went to the gym, and I used to work out 6 days a week, but because my schedule got kind of crazy, I dropped down to 5, but now my schedule isn't as crazy. I mean, it's really not crazy at all, come to think about it. So I'm gonna go 6 days a week. You know, if I can't make it, 6 days, I'll do 5. So Sunday is kind of like my dedicated off day from the gym. So I'll do that kind of mobility, or I'll do like I'm not sure if I want to run, just because I would love just like a physical day off that's not super super intense. So that'll probably be like my mobility, and then I'll continue to do the walks with Royce. So yeah, cooking up breakfast. And the cool thing is I have lunch prepared already. I made this Wednesday. I made it Wednesday. And it's the same thing, that barbecue chicken. And then we have some sweet potato. I did buy regular potato just to kind of switch it up. It's a little bit more carb dense than sweet potato, but it's nothing crazy. And my diet's already pretty low carb, so I'm not really tripping about it. All right, and then yeah, let's cook this up, eat some breakfast, go to work, shoot and edit for another 8 hours, and then come home and edit some more. Okay, so here's the thing. I do the same thing. I either shoot or edit for at least, I would say on average, 10 hours a day. All right, on average, 10 hours a day. Some days I don't pick up the camera, some days I don't film, but other days I'm filming and editing for like 12 plus hours. My own videos plus my work videos, and then sometimes when I have client work, my client videos. So it's like, here's the thing. If I end up sucking, or like, that's not gonna happen. If I don't make progress after putting in all this time, doing the same thing every day, I might be the problem. But what are the chances of that? Because there's something that Alex Hormozy said, and he said, do so much volume that it would be unreasonable for you to not succeed. So zooming out of my activities, there's no way nothing happens from me making videos and editing. There's no way nothing happens. There's no way I put in 10 hours on average a day filming and editing, and nothing happens from this. And when I say nothing, I mean like I don't get better, right? I don't get better with my own video. I don't find my own style of videos. And sorry, it's kind of loud. And I've already seen the progress that I've made in the kind of like literal objectives or literal worldly things that have come from improving with my skill set. So I'm already seeing kind of the outcomes. right? The outcomes of putting in all this work. So I'm not tripping over it. I know the work works, and I'm gonna continue to do the same thing over and over and over again and just see what happens after the end of this year, right? Because keep in mind, the first time I've ever held a camera was last February. So that was what? 13, 14 months ago, right? February, March, April, May, June, 14 months ago. And all of the progress that I've seen already, I'm just super excited to see what happens within the next 6 months, the next 12 months, within the next 2-3 years. Like, what can happen if I just continue to do this after seeing all the progress I've made in 14 months.
Dans tes grands faits, je suis là, pour la place sans peine tes mirages. Le vent dans ta voix par tes yeux nagent. Le vois sur mon visage. Non, je suis. We love you.
Back from the gym, I am doing the shrimp and guacamole again. Focus. But this time we're going to use Old Bay seasoning instead of the New Orleans Cajun seasoning we did last time, because that's what I originally wanted, but I ended up not having any Old Bay. So I picked up some Old Bay from Walmart after the gym, and this is what we're gonna eat for dinner, meal 2. Not a lot of food today, can't lie. I did have 2 coffees, so the caffeine kind of suppresses my appetite. So I'm gonna cook this up and then eat it. I'm a little bit burnt out, to be honest.
Mommy, you got a foul mind, you're seeking away. I got the birds viewing the sun on the way. Come to the mountain and we'll regenerate. Look out for the wildfires, we live in LA. Gold diggers and goldzillas, eh? They all on their way, way. We get no water, we get no rain, eh? But you on your wave, wave. High trips on dinosaurs, hit the shores, cause we over the board like matadors. I said, hey baby, human nature, we in danger, need angels like you to step up and switch up the angles. Said, hey, leave your fate, your stars will change, they'll relocate, yeah.
I've been eating just chicken thighs and barbecue sauce, and then I'm gonna make a smoothie after this as well. Come to realize pretty quickly that I cannot waste any time. No more watching movies on my laptop or scrolling on my phone for hours, because I either have to do something for the challenge, so whether that be cooking or reading my book or coming outside doing the workouts with this dog or at the gym, on top of my work and filming and editing everything. Yeah, there's really no time for recreational activities, which is unfortunate, but it's also the name of the game for this pretty short season. Oh, the sun is kicking. Sun is kicking. Pretty short season of my life, and I think the growth, I don't know where to put the camera where the sun isn't getting cooking it, where the growth is going to be worth, you know, all the sacrifice and time to put into this challenge, you know. And also it's like after doing this or during this, I've tend to, dog's barking, hold on. Here's crazy now. But what I was saying was I tend to overthink a lot, and that leads to not a lot of action. But since I have a lot to do, it's like I don't have time to think. Just go do something, or just go do what you need to do. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have the perfect plan. Like, just grab the camera and hit record. Like, because I used to overthink all these shots, what I want to record. Like, do I want to bring the camera here? Now it's just, no, I don't have to decide. You bring the camera, you hit record, you set up the camera anywhere you think is good, you hit record, and you're gonna get better along the way with making those quicker decisions and knowing what angles to hit, and you know, where the light is, and XYZ, and what to record and what I like to record. So I've already seen the benefit of faster action with 75 hard, and also I'm losing weight. I can tell from I'm getting leaner. I can tell even from the first day, like 4 or 5 days ago. Like, it's a lot of water weight, but I feel leaner. I feel less kind of pudgy, and I'm definitely more energetic. Not saying that I was eating a bunch of junk food before this, but definitely eating a lot more fast food and going out to eat more than now. So okay.
Belong in the sun.
This is lunch, and I'm not gonna lie, the chicken's good, the potatoes, ass, not good at all.
Americana assim.
Lot of love in the city got me feeling hella buzz. If you wanna try to find a way to get into the function, we can run it up. The truth is I'm on a tightrope with my eyes closed. Got 50-50 on my right toe. Not a lot of worries for a bright soul. I ain't in the city with the white snow, that's white smoke. But I'll see lit out with the right flow. Caught the rhythm from the maestro. I put the image up and let the light show. Brrrr.